So yo, ever since I saw this one guy speak on the mask, I've been sharing that perspective with everybody, and and what this older gentleman, this wiser gentleman than myself said was that, you know, these masks, these mask robbers of our individuality, our personality, our character, and also our humanity. You get what I'm saying? It's as if anytime you see somebody walking down the street, your neighbor, they put on this mask. No longer you see them as your neighbor, you see them more as like a walking, virus. We kind of alienate ourselves from each other, and in a sense, literally, man, I can see how it destroys our humanity, and how, not just the society, the people in and around us can look at us as less than human, but also our government, which has already been looking at us as less than human, can further, impose these draconian laws that continue to go against our own better self-interest. Man, there's so many things that come with the wearing of these face masks. This conformity, this constant obedience of mankind. It's something that is not alien to us. That is something that is natural. That's why government, in a way, serves so well. And we have this idea that government is supposed to like do what it's doing. Nah, man, government was never meant to be a terror to good. Government was always meant to be a terror to evil and a comfort to good. But our ignorance, our continued avoidance of the political arena continues to put us in situations where we feel like hopeless. Like, what's the point? Like, why even try? Like, oh, everything is fucked up. It's always gonna be fucked up. Nah, it's always gonna be fucked up if you remain fucked up. But yo, it starts with accepting responsibility and really looking at ourselves honestly, and not fucking, trying to sell bullshit to ourselves. I've been sharing this perspective with as many people as will listen to it. And it's actually, I'm surprised at how much more we can reach, the individual when we're able to relay this perspective. That these masks, rather than make us safe, they kind of actually, make us feel less safe. You feel, you feel what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? We feel a lot more fearful, not just about our own health, but about other people around us, people that walk by us. Like, if we see somebody not wearing a mask, we instantly assume us wearing the mask, like, oh, this person, oh my God, this person is so inconsiderate. They have no compassion. They don't care about my well-being. No, it's not that, love. It's not that, fam. It's the fact that we see. You see, we have realized through our undivided eye the lies before our eyes. And so we begin to apply ourselves as such. Now, there are going to be those of us that are less compassionate about, expressing this truth towards others, sharing this truth with others. There's going to be those of us in the conscious that prideful moments, those moments of feeling like they're higher than others because they're trying more than those that they see around them not trying. But that's part of the growth. That's part of recognizing how the ego can get the best of us, how us thinking that us trying hard somehow makes us more special than others. In a way it does, but at the same time we're all the fucking same. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, some of us are more full of shit than others, and that's how it is. As I'm realizing, I can't change the world. I can only change myself, and change myself in such a way that the world, that my world, that the environment around me has no other avenue of movement, no other way of doing anything but to conform with what I'm doing. You get what I'm saying? Don't change the world. Don't try to change the world. Change yourself, and the world will change with you. It has no other option but to change with you, or fucking mutual destruction. That's all there is. You get what I'm saying? You either change or there's mutual destruction. And that's where I'm at right now, my nigga. I see myself as like one of the most potent seeds of weed. You get what I'm saying? And I'm grabbing just every toxicity that this environment is spewing, and I'm soaking it up and using it as nutrients and nourishment for myself. So that when those toxins from this environment are transmuted by my own work, my own self-work, my own self-development, when all that toxicity is transmuted, it's nothing but, nothing but that, so that when those toxins from this environment are transmuted by my own work, my own self-work, my own self-development, when all that toxicity is transmuted, it's nothing but, nothing but value and remedy like inducing, I don't know, the information that I look to bring forth from my own growth is that kind of information. It's the type of information where one word can alter your perspective and your perception of reality. And that's really where it's at, because that's kind of what it took me. A few words, a few memes, a few conversation with individuals, a few fight in the ring for me to realize that, I am all that is and all that will ever be. And if I do not express myself in the most honest way, shape, and form possible, then I will automatically self-destruct. That's it. Life is too beautiful, man, to just keep your mouth shut, to just live uncomfortable. Nah, man. Just be yourself. Look, man. Look at this shit, man. I've been barefooting for like the last month and a half, heavy. This last week, these last 2 weeks since this 5th generation of technology was turned on here in Jersey City, I just kind of like upped it, just walking barefoot, letting the heat of the earth, the frequency, the natural frequency of the earth, lift my own frequency a little higher, because in a sense, I don't even know if I don't know how true this is, but I've felt over the last week, since this thing was turned on in Jersey City, like I felt waves, they've gone up and down. Some have felt a little stronger than others, but I felt definite waves of higher spectrums of frequency operating in this area. Now, that might be the 5th generation technology, or it might just be my own dumbass walking around barefoot and my own energy is like rising to the point where I'm like, nigga, chill. You're doing too much stupid shit and too much good shit. You need to remove some of the negative shit out. But it's what it is, man. It's part of the growth. It's part of feeling stupid, looking foolish, and looking for answers and asking the questions so that, we can kind of get a little bit of growth and a little bit of understanding and a little bit of wisdom from everything that's going on. At the end of the day, there's a lot of shit going on. It's a lot. There's too many things to even cover in an hour or anything like that. But so long as you continue to do your best with whatever you got and, go towards that, regardless how many times you fall and trip, you'll get there. All right?